Alright, dude, you just let me know if that doesn't work out for you. We can exchange it or something. Yeah. Alright, you take care. Hey, welcome to the game shop. What can I do you for? Okay. Right on, right on. Okay, so you're sort of new to gaming and you don't know really where to start. I get it. It's can be overwhelming. Like any new hobby, picking it out, it's gonna be flashy posters and advertisements and every which person telling you, hey, pick this system, pick this system. So I got you though. So you can breathe. We can sort of just go through some options. Maybe show you a couple systems. Were there any that you had in mind? Right. Okay. The Switch. Yeah, that's if you're a Nintendo fan, it's like classic. I personally grew up on the 64, so and this Switch comes to the feature where if you pay for the monthly subscription, you can get access to the old 64 games. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, that saves you on having to buy games. Listen, I can show you our Switch model and a couple games and stuff, and just sort of show you how it works if you're interested. Yeah. Okay, great. But I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. Yeah, this is a game store, but I get it. It's 2025. We're living where we can. I'm gonna show you the Switch, the first model. The Switch 2 just launched. If you're just getting new to gaming, I recommend you just start with the Switch, the first one, because there's really no need for all the doodads and stuff. Yeah, you get it. Like it's you're new to it. You just want to sort of see if it's for you before you drop, $400 or $500 on all the stuff you need. Yeah. So let me go ahead and I will get the Switch model. We have a Switch Lite and a Switch. Okay. So the difference is, I'll show you. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So this is our tester switch that we use for all the customers. This is just the regular Switch model, and the biggest difference, right off the bat, you're gonna be able to tell, is that with the Switch, the Joy-Cons come off. On a Switch Lite, they don't. So this comes off, and you're not gonna see that with the Lite version. Another difference you're gonna see is that the screen is going to be smaller. I don't have a full model to show you, but the boxes are like right over there. You can see it's like tinier as it is. But yeah, so this is the Switch. You can just go ahead and you can get a feel for it, see how you like it. Yeah, like it has like the regular Joy-Cons. It has the keypad, the X, Y, A, B. You're probably used to it on Nintendo controllers. So yeah, and then those are like I just call them R controls. It's easier. But yeah. So this is like I said, the original model, and you'll notice the controllers aren't the red and blue like you're used to seeing. We offer an array of colors. So, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Right. Sorry. You're gonna notice with any hobby you get kind of excited. So, but I'll go ahead and walk you through sort of the parts of this if you want. Yeah. Perfect. So like I said, this is the original model, and with the original model, you're gonna find it comes with the Joy-Cons. You can buy it refurbished if you would like. It's a whole lot cheaper, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, between me and you, if you're new to this, you're not gonna wanna like drop a bunch of money, you know what I mean? So, and I'm not gonna like try to upsell you for commission. It's ridiculous. If you wanna buy used, they're really good condition and they do have warranties if something's messed up on them. So, but this is the screen. Like I said, it's the tester floor model, so it's a little dirty. Everyone and their mother touches it. So, this is a temper glass on it right now, but you'll see it comes with your game slot, and I'll show you how that works. There is a spot for headphones, so if you like to have the noise when you're gaming, if you're out in public, if you're, I don't know, in the park or something, or even just around people that you don't want to annoy with the noise of the games, you can use headphones. Well, yeah, it's the old headphones. Thankfully, yeah, it's not the iPhone headphones. And there's also the volume control, the power control, and then the original bass you'll have. This is for if you're wanting to play it and you want to sit down and use the remotes off of it. Say you're playing a game with a friend or something, a multiplayer. Yeah. So have you ever played anything with a screen this small? Have you played a portable? This will be a portable. Okay, so you had a DS. Yeah. So those, it's kind of the same concept. You have the cartridge, except this has detachable controllers, that's all. The DS had the controls on the actual system. Yeah, so it's along the same concept. The charger is identical, or nearly identical, so it's, yeah, you're good. You're good, dude. So then you have the Joy-Cons. Like I said, we have an array of colors. This is the pink and green. A lot of people are buying these now because of Wicked. We can't keep this color in stock, so if that's what you want, try online on our store. I can look for you. If you're really desperate, there's a lot of good used marketplace deals. So, like I said, I'm not gonna make you buy everything from the store. That's just ridiculous. I'm here to help you out. I'm not trying to sell you everything. But with the Joy-Cons, you have your analogs. You have your pad, your button pad. You have your D-pad, which is essentially your analog, but with your buttons instead. You have a home button and a capture button, and I'll explain those later. But then you also have, like I mentioned, what I call the R pads, which, yeah, you caught me on switches, they're L's. Left Z, right Z, and then right and left. So, and your charger port is down here. And these come with a good amount of storage, but if you do want to insert an SD card, you can put one right there. And it does require a special, a class 10, but it's got the same price as a regular SD card. They're micro, but so that is sort of the basics of the system. Do you want to just kind of get a feel for it while I gather some games for you? Yeah, no, of course. Just go right ahead. So what made you want to get into gaming? Yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Well, I kind of started when I was young, in and out, just sort of systems coming through the door. My older brother was a big Xbox guy, and we sort of, well, we play the games we're not supposed to play when you're a kid, like that Grand Theft Auto franchise, but our older cousin had a copy, and he gave it to us and told us not to tell anybody, so that's kind of where I got my start. But I mean, I remember my father buying the 64 and bringing it home when I was like 4. So we had that. Then I kind of ran through, DS, DSi. Yeah, I've played with a lot of systems. Okay, I think I got a few for you to show you. But yeah, I mean, it's yeah, they're fun. I think it's just a good way to escape the world. There's no age limit. There are games for, if you got a little one, yeah, like Bluey, that show everyone loves. They have a game of that. If you're classic, like Mario, they have every Mario game you could think of for the Switch. I mean, the games are coming out in a frenzy, so it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, there's going to be something for everyone, and they're very accessible, so, but, okay, so, I will go ahead and show you sort of how the system works. So, when it's on, you're going to want to push the home button. that's going to wake up, right? And you want to use your A pad, and that's to unlock it. Last person used it. Unclosed a cartridge without closing the app. So, you can see here we have just a few different. This is what your games are going to look like. It's gonna keep the memory of your game. You need the cartridge to play unless you bought it online, but it will keep the memory of it for you on your just your little carousel here. So, yeah. You can buy games online, like I said, yeah. Well, it depends. I mean, you have to have a Nintendo account, which is completely free. For the Nintendo packages I told you about, there are different prices for them. Nintendo changes them all the time. I can check for you though later if you want me to. If you decide to go with the Switch, again, completely up to you. But I personally really enjoy the Switch. And you can pretty much do anything on these. You see, there's like a YouTube app. You can watch your videos. It's kind of become the new iPad, honestly. But yeah, you just use that, and when you play a game, of course, it's just going to tell you how to play it. So I mean, I could sit here and show you 3 different games. There'd be 3 different ways to play it. But that's sort of the gist of it. And when you want to turn it off, right? There's different ways to do it. The easiest, in my personal opinion, just hold the home button until you get this little screen, and then just click A on sleep mode. That's all you gotta do. Now, I personally don't turn mine on. I have one at home. Yeah, well, and I still have the original, so don't worry. The Switch 2 isn't going anywhere. Trust me. But I keep mine docked. Right, okay, knew I was forgetting something. So, in your box, you will get your Switch with your Joy-Cons. You'll get these little adapters that help you play the Joy-Cons when you got them unhooked from your Switch. You also have a docking base, and I don't have one on display, but it's essentially just this square block. It'll charge your Switch for you, and you sit it down in it, and that's what also will project it on your TV. Yeah, so you can play it on the TV as well. So it's both a portable and a base play. So it's very convenient for those who want the duality of it. Yeah, like the DS, you couldn't connect it to anything. You had to play it on this tiny screen, which was fine for most games, but in some games you do have a bigger screen. And that's kind of like the games I'm going to show you in a second. It sort of goes with that. But before I show you those, a couple more things I want to show you about how the Switch actually works. So when you want to take the Joy-Cons off, right? Because I'm assuming. Okay, yeah, you'll want to, yeah. Mine come off and on all the time. So you'll notice there are these 2 little buttons back here, right? And all you have to do is hold in the button, and the Joy-Con comes right off. Yeah. And then what you're going to want to do, okay, you have your Joy-Con. You notice it's not lit up or anything. You're going to take one of these. This is a little adapter. They have 2 little buttons, and they have a little metal sliding. You're going to want to slide that. Just like that. Simple as that. So I'll show you again. Push the button. Okay. Just like that. Slide it right on. And then, when you turn it on, you have a tiny little remote, which looks nothing like the Nintendo remotes, but kind of has that same tiny feel. These become your button up there, and then these become your pads and your Joy-Con. So that's that's how you do that. And then just push the button, pull it right back off, and then to put it back on, you just slide it right back into place. You'll hear a click. If you don't hear the click, it's not on. So, and then for games, I'm going to show you some. Do you have any specific taste? I gathered some that I think would sort of fit the vibe you're going for. Perfect, dude. Alright, great. I'll just show you just a little bit of how you do this. So, this is what your game's gonna look like. It's really tiny. It's a little bit smaller, a little bit than the DS cartridges. Remember, those are square. This is more of a rectangle, and it has your reader on the back of it. They're very tiny. You don't want to lose them. We do, again, if you don't want to, I mean, this is like $15, which, if you ask me, you can get them on eBay for like $5. I'm telling you, man. Probably a better deal. So, you just want to maybe keep them in a safe place so you don't lose them. So, you're going to take the cartridge. And all this is in your instruction booklet in case you forget it, or just honestly pull up a YouTube video. So, you want to open your game card tab. If there's any dust, just blow it out. Yeah, you remember the 64s having to blow on them. You want to make sure the title faces you, and then you're just going to push in to your little clip. Do you hear that? Yeah, just like that. And then you close it, and then you'll notice it's in when it has a little blue, hey man, I'll be right with you in a minute, when it has a blue cartridge lit up. So that's how you know you got it. So yeah. So, now that I've given you the whole spiel about how to use the Switch and what it is, how about some games? Want to look at some games? Cool beans. Alright, so I picked out 5. One of them was one you said you were actually really interested in. I love it too. I think you're gonna really enjoy this one. So I'll go ahead and show you that one first. You mentioned you were interested in Zelda. Listen, Ocarina of Time, that was where it was at. I logged so many hours in that game as a kid. Didn't know what I was doing. That's why I logged so many hours on the game as a kid. But so nostalgic. If only they'd bring it back, you know, in full HD, that'd be so gorgeous. But gotta track down a 64 and play it. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is Breath of the Wild. This is the first in the new Legend of Zelda duology. I mean, I call it a duology. Some of my coworkers have different opinions. The thing you're going to know about the gaming community, if you really adapt to the hobby and you want to do it, there are going to be people who have sticks up their butts. Don't listen to them. It doesn't matter about terminology. It doesn't matter about difficulty you play on. Yeah, of course. Like, it's ridiculous that people think if you're playing on easy mode that you're not actually playing. The game is to have fun. Just have fun with it. You know what I mean? But this is Breath of the Wild, like I told you. Yeah, it's expansive. It's open world. You essentially play as Link, who is awoken from so many years in his slipper, and I won't give it all away. But he has to once again rescue the princess. So it's really cool. This is easily, barring the newest one that came out, this is easily like the most expansive one. Oh yeah, I mean, you're gonna easily log hundreds of hours. There's no like one track way to play it. Did you ever play like the games, and then you get like the walkthrough books? Remember, we used to sell them here years ago, but I think like Walmart and stuff used to sell them. Target maybe, yeah, like they were like the walkthrough books. think it'll work for this. You just have to go at your own pace, honestly. But it's really cool. It's really out there. I really recommend it. No, you don't need any expansions or anything to play them. Whenever you put a Switch game in, I will warn you, you'll have to download it to the system. I can't explain it to you. I don't know. It's just the way it is. But really fun, really easy to get lost in. So if you've got somewhere to be, don't touch it, because you're gonna be lost for hours and you'll miss where you're supposed to be. But it's a lot of fun to just cozy it up after a night. You know, work or school got you down. Great go-to. So on the opposite of that, this may not be your cup of tea. That's alright. I happen to love it. A lot of people do love it. There are some debates about the graphics and being on Nintendo instead of on PlayStation, but Dead by Daylight. This is a different game. Zelda is very quiet, very calm, breathable. Dead by Daylight is it's intense. It's not for the faint of heart. I'm not the type of person who can play with the sound on. Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Well, yeah, I mean, and it's not like scary. It's just intense. You're on edge. But essentially, it's you play in a multiplayer. It's online, and you have to basically either be a killer or run from the killer. Yeah. Or there's like familiar ones. You can buy expansions for them, like Michael Myers, Ghostface, things like that. And then there's like the original base pack, which have the original ones. But not your cup of tea. That's fine, honestly. It's not everybody's, but a lot of people don't know the games like this are on Switch now. So, just in case, you know. So, are you a Mario fan? I could tell. You're one of the good ones. So, Mario has a lot of games out, especially on the Switch. My personal favorite, and I'm gonna tune you in on it. You're not gonna be able to buy it, but if you happen to get the Mario Galaxy, please do yourself a favor and pick it up. You're gonna pay a lot, but it's really good. So you remember it, yeah, of course. So you get it. But this is 3D World, and 3D World is so fun. Now this one actually comes with 2 games. This is going to give you Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury. People have mixed opinions about Bowser's Fury. I personally love 3D World. If you're used to the 2D platforming of Mario, you have some of that, but for the biggest part of it, you're going to have an open 3D world. Yeah, so it's like, it's a little expansive, but it keeps you within the level, you know what I mean? But it's a lot of fun. You get to have the cat suits, you get to play as all the good characters, Peach, Daisy, all of them. It's really cool. And, it's just a good time, you know? It's multiplayer as well, and across platforms. I forgot to mention that. You heard me mention Dead by Daylight was online. If you subscribe to the online play on Nintendo, you can play with your friends. Yeah, it's really cool. So you can play Mario 3D World. Me and my buddies play all the time. It's another one of those games where it's just easy to relax to, easy to have fun. I'm just telling you right now, like I said, I don't believe in cheating. There's no such thing as cheating when it's gaming. Just Google the level that gives you extra lives. You're set for the whole game. I'm telling you, my friend. But yeah, Mario's really great. So then, just a bit of classics. Got a couple classics here. You obviously, you know, Mario is still a classic, but do you remember when Smash Bros. Hit? Yeah, you remember. Well, Switch did one, yeah. And this is the Ultimate So this has 70 some fighters. Really cool fighters. I mean, you have everyone from Mario to Donkey Kong, to Sonic, to Pac-Man. There's some Pokemon. It's everyone in that like sort of lineup of Nintendo. It's really great. There's even some Animal Crossing characters. So. Yeah, everyone knows Animal Crossing. It's like the most addictive Switch game. I don't have one to show you. We do have them available in stock online, but usually when someone buys a Switch, that's the first game they buy. So, yeah, it's like the staple, I think, nowadays. That's like the new Nintendo face instead of Mario. But, you know, I'm from the era of Mario, so that's where I'm stuck with. I refuse to leave it. So, but this is your stereotypical Street Fighter levels. There's like 100 stages. You get to just do combos, you can fight, you can do arenas, a bunch of fighters at once, play online with your friends again, or you can just do it by yourself, go through a campaign. It's really fun. I mean, you're not going to play it to beat the game, per se. Are you the type of person who plays games like completionist to beat them? Okay, yeah, so this is like not that type of game. This is just to have fun. You play different matches, you can set the rules how you want. It's a good time. Yeah, so. And then the last one I'm going to show you. You have probably played it already, honestly. Are you big into computer gaming? Alright, little Sims. I see you. Yeah, I like Sims. Especially now that the base game free. Like, anyone can play it. That's excellent. Wish I hadn't paid $40 for it. You know, yeah, you get it. We were the first to play it, which is great. Minecraft. Yeah, you get it. Yeah, it's basically the same as on computer. Honestly, I find it a little easier. Maybe that's just me. I've played on the computer, I've played it on the PlayStation, and I've played on the Switch. I'm on the phone too. Yeah, I prefer the Switch. I think it's easier with the controllers to do what you gotta do. Obviously, you can't get as many expansion packs as you can on the computer. You can't mod like the computer, which I'm not endorsing, not condoning. You didn't hear from me. I ain't gonna rat anybody out. But it's fun. It's really good. And this, if you buy this copy in store, it comes with the Super Mario expansion on it. So it's like just the world is built like Mario. Yeah, it's cool. It's really fun. But yeah, so those are some of the games. Like I said, you don't have to buy them new. If you do buy them, with these cartridges, it's not like back when discs could get scratched up. I mean, I remember being, 10 years old and doing the whole toothpaste on a PS2 disc to try to get it clean because, you're 10 years old, you scratch discs. That's what happens, But no, these are pretty. As long as you keep them in good condition, you don't lose them. They're gonna be fine. There's no like scratching or anything like that. They're gonna work for you. Real easy, real good. So yeah, I can show you that. You can look around if you want the other stuff. You can pick out some games. We got a whole wall over there of Switch games. There's new, there's used. If you want the system, you can let me know. If you want me to write some stuff down, you can go find somewhere else to buy it. Like I said, I'm not here to sell you anything. Just lean into it, or we can talk about other systems. So I'm gonna go over to help this person over here, but just find me if you need anything else.